Double Busters!
My name is Mia. My older sister, Haley, is a beautiful girl. She has a lot of friends and she's always happy. I'm the exact opposite of her. Unattractive, gloomy, and I only have imaginary friends. Plus, I'm a serious nerd. Haley and I got along very well, and we always had a lot of fun hanging out together. She and her fiancé Mike are getting married. Mike is a nice man, and he's going to take over the family's construction company. There's a sense of loss for me to see my sister leaving home, but I'm happy she's found a wonderful life partner.
Mia, are you by yourself?
Hi, Mr. Mike. How are you doing? I'm in my room. What can I do you for?
Wow, you even sound nerdy when texting.
My deepest apologies. I feel comfortable talking this way. How may I help you?
Well, can you keep this a secret from Haley? Do you mind not coming to our wedding?
What? I beg your pardon?
Can you make up a good excuse for not attending? Just be convincible in front of the family. My friends will laugh at me for the way you look. Haley's guests are all cute, too.
What the? Isn't it rude to ask me not to come to the wedding just because you don't like the way I look?
Well, you're chubby, you wear glasses, and you have a middle-aged man vibe. You look like you bake, too.
I'm not Mrs. Doubtfire.
You remind me of the color green.
I'm not Shrek.
You look like you make ramen.
I'm not Takuzo Kadano. What you are saying is extremely harsh.
You talk so nerdy, it's disgusting. Your sister and parents are all bright and happy. Why are you the only introvert in the family? Are you even related to them? Were you adopted?
It's true that I'm a nerd, but you have no right to talk to me like this. My dear sister will be sad if I don't show up to the wedding.
Dear sister? You're the definition of cringe. I don't want you to be seen as part of the family. Just don't come to the wedding, okay? You wouldn't want to embarrass your beloved sister on the stage, would you?
How do you know that my sister would be embarrassed by my appearance? She doesn't care about such things. After all, isn't it just you that despises me?
Honestly, I'm terrified. What if my child with Haley looks exactly like you? I don't want to raise such an ugly kid.
No parents will think their child is ugly.
By the way, can you resign from your dad's company too? The thought of seeing your face every day makes me not want to take over the company. Wouldn't that be a problem if there was no son-in-law to take over the business? You're too ugly to ever get married anyway. Just do as I say, okay?
I've been working at my dad's company ever since I graduated high school. I'm not a laughingstock.
It'd be laughable if you quit because of how ugly you are. You're still going to get the severance pay even though it's your dad's company, right? Why don't you give it to us as a wedding gift? It's for your beloved sister after all.
Are you really expecting me to give you $2,500 as a wedding gift when you don't even want me to come?
Yep, it's all for your sister.
No, Mr. Mike.
Whatever, make sure Haley doesn't know about this, or else.
Even though Mike seemed nice in the beginning, he turned out to be a snake in the grass, speaking to me in the most vicious way. I told my sister everything, anyway, because I was worried that she'd become the victim of psychological abuse after they got married. She got so ferocious at what he said that she decided to teach the worst fiancé ever a serious life lesson. Let me contact him from your phone, Mia. No, he's going to say terrible things to you. Don't worry about it. I'll make him pay for what he said to my favorite sister. So, my sister called him pretending to be me. Even though we look completely different, our voices sound identical. This isn't over, Mr. Mike. My sister is invincible when she's furious. Let the battles begin. Hey, Mr. Mike? Are you serious about your previous messages?
Of course I'm serious. You understand everything I said, right? Find an excuse for not attending the wedding, and don't forget about the wedding gift. This is what you should do, Mia. You get it?
Even though it's my sister's wedding?
It's precisely because of your sister's wedding. How dare you embarrass her and her fiancé? It's exhausting talking to an ugly girl like you. Do you know how hard it is for me to be patient with you in front of other people?
Would you stop calling me ugly?
But you are. You would have been a half-decent person if you were anything like your older sister. Well, she has an ugly personality too. Her personality is too strong, and she has a short temper. I'd never marry her if it were not for her looks and the fact that her dad owns a company.
What did you just say? You won't get away with this.
Well, I'm sorry. I should be grateful, I guess. I get to become a CEO thanks to her, even though it's such a small company.
So the way you were behaving in front of my sister and parents, It was all an act?
Of course. People should live smart.
Mikey, I heard you loud and clear.
Hmm?
Surprise! It's your fiancé, Haley. So this is what you really think.
Wait, what? No, Haley, it was a misunderstanding.
Was it? Where exactly was the misunderstanding?
Mia and I are close. We roast each other all the time.
Mia will never badmouth her family behind their backs. How dare you say that I have an ugly personality, even though I have the looks of an angel?
Well, I didn't say it to that extent.
Anyways, I've recorded our conversation as evidence. I'm going to show it to my parents, and tomorrow I'll let your parents hear it too.
No, please, don't do that. I'll apologize to both you and Mia.
An apology is far from enough. The wedding is canceled.
Wait, hold on. I left my previous job to join your dad's company. You can't call off the wedding now.
Why can't I? You think you can still take over our family business after insulting my sister like that? My dad's company hires people regardless of age, gender, and disability. A person like you, who judges a book by its cover, is not suitable for the company.
Can you pass the phone to Mia? Let me apologize to her. She's going to forgive me.
It's not up to you to decide. Mia, is there anything else you want to say? I don't even want to talk to him. Well, we're done here. Bye, Mike.
No! Haley! Mia! Hey, don't ignore me! Say something! I'm sorry! Please marry me!
The next day, my parents and sister met with his parents and showed them the recorded conversation. His parents were devastated and apologized over and over. Mike ended up draining all his savings to pay for the cancellation of the wedding, the honeymoon, and the new home. In the meanwhile, my sister decided to take over the company herself, so she started working at the company as our dad's assistant to learn how to run the business. As for me, I'm still the same nerd, living my happy, nerdy life. Trouble Busters!